EA Sports coverage of the NFL has come to East Asia in the bustling metropolis that is Tokyo, Japan. Tonight, it's the final morsel in our Thanksgiving feast, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Packers of Tokyo. Time to set the old turducken aside and get ready for football, as here we go on a Thanksgiving night. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Play fake. Here's Love. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. 49 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Dobbs goes in motion. Love looking to throw it. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Pitch and catch there, good for 13. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
On 3rd down, Myrick. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Love. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Joseph Osai just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Play action this time with Love. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Black Ultra. Blue Striker.
Throwing. Love. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the made field goal. Here's Carlson to send it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Here's Higgins out on the right side. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
11.
On 2nd down, Burrow. Got him in. It's Brown. Oh, some strong running. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Able to find Higgins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Burrow. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Here's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Now they send a man in motion right. Burrow bats it forward. It's a jet sweep. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase from 4 yards out. And the Bengals respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Love, they go play action now. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. Now a give, right side. Myron. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. These two teams all tied after one. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Hey, cross field. Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Myrick. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Come on, set.
At the 44-yard line.
10 cycles.
Love now. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 40. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
The Packers at 8-2 on the year. And they come in off a loss last time out, but still in the midst of a great season. Winners at 8 of their last 10.
And it always hurts when you lose a tight game, as they did a week ago. I think each player starts thinking to himself, if I could have played better one play here, one play there, maybe it could have changed this team's fortunes. But it absolutely illustrates how important it is to play a complete game if you want to win in the NFL.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The gain of 28 yards there and give him the first down.
Steal. Check steal. Ready.
They'll try the left side. Myrick. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Ready.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll try the left side. Myrick. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for him.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. And that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2.
Drill green. Ready.
Now Love. The quick slant caught. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
But ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're...
Now Burrow loses the football. And one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because when the defense got it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change.
Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
On the double.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Set, hunt. Zulu black. Let's go. Go set.
Love now on second down. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now third down and 6 to go. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards on the play.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Set, ready. Ready, ready.
Love now to pass on first down. Flushed out right. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 36 yards on the play.
I'm seeing a lot of hands on hips in that secondary, and I suspect a lot of mumbling under their breath as well, because this defense has had no answer for the passing game here in the first half.
Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half #1.
Ultra. Go ultra.
They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. A great effort there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And some room to run now. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Here we go.
How about this starting field position? First and goal from 2 yards out.
Set, hunt.
They'll try to run this one in. And a second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Nelson's extra point up and good.
And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. KJ Hamler returning it. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Looking deep here for Chase.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 7
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's got a Bengals first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
First down. Here's Burrow. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Second down and 3. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing now, Burrow on first down.
This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
On first and 10, Joe Burrow. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. 11 empty.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. That is caught. And the Bengals are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. This time Burrow will look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown Bengals. Jalen Reagor, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. He's got it at the 2. And he will get into the end zone, and a 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Whoa. 11.
Burrow will throw. This goes out wide from Mixon. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
11.
Now Burrow. Pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They will throw on first down with Burrow. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him.
Thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Running right, here's Brown. Cincinnati score. Chase Brown, 31 yards. And the Bengals are back within a couple of the lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Burrow's going to look to throw for it. Throws right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And he elects backs not to bring this one out as his guys will take over at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Down. Blaster, 6.
Throwing. Love. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Ready?
On play action. Love to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Smash! Smash! Hut, hut.
On 2nd down, Myra. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Myrick, and he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Here we go.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Go. Slide through. Ready, ready.
Glove. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. On 3rd down, Love. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. So here now is Anders Carlson in a really big spot. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as
there he goes, left side. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. Burrow looking to pass. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Andre Yoshivas, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
26. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Love now. He finds his man complete. It's Harrison. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
Ready. Mega. Hut.
Love, they go play action now. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Well, it's not a comeback killer, but a huge obstacle with time running down. Still time left for the comeback because they haven't hit the 2-minute warning. But a long way now to get to the first down marker, and you know that defense is charged up.
Let's go.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line.
Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Brown.
Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. 47 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets him down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
Gun.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Stop.
Play action. It's Burrow. Steps away. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Brown is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
McPherson now for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Bengals 37, Packers 26. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Ultra. Go. Ready.
Play action this time with Love. That ball caught by Harrison. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Ready. Jet. Hut.
1st down, going to the air with Love. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here's 2nd down.
Hut.
Love. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 33.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33.
Here's Love. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
Strike. Ready.
Now Love. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. But with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Here's a quick throw caught by Higgins. And he will have a Bengals 1st down, and it's celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it.
11 MT. 11 MT. Hey. 11 MT.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.